So we have got to talk about the biggest flop in MMA.
I think we're seeing a little bit of...
Coach, I want you to come up and interpret.
Hold on. What do you call it? Performance?
Normally, I am all for fighter safety. If any fighter does something that's dirty, intentional, that has no place in the sport. One of the worst things that I've ever seen in MMA and the UFC was eye gouging. A guy was purposely eye gouging, which I felt that warranted an immediate disqualification. But I want to talk about this fight. This was the biggest flop in the history of UFC, in the history of MMA. Okay, I don't know who Pinheiro's coach is, but I'm guessing it's James Harden, because this flop was absolutely embarrassing. You can make the argument that, oh, you're not her, you didn't take the kick, so you don't know what she's going through. I get all that, but at the end of the day, if you just watch the video, you can see just how phony this was. Her acting was atrocious. It wasn't even good acting. It was just awful acting. And we're going to see this kick from all these different angles. It's a little slap in the face with the foot. It wasn't even the full force. You can see as soon as she gets hit, right? She knows exactly what happened. She sees Randa Markos' face. She sees the referee, that I'm on my knees. I just got hit with an illegal move. Guess what? Do I want to keep on fighting? No, I'm going to take the disqualification. And then she goes flailing down, but she doesn't fall like she's unconscious because she breaks her fall with both hands. And then as soon as she breaks her fall, then she goes down and she's just all over the place like she just got shot. I mean, this is absolutely embarrassing. This is turning into a dangerous habit now where fighters are flopping to try to get the disqualification win, all thanks to Aljamain Sterling. In this case, okay, this was a complete accident. You can judge the kick itself. This should have been a no contest. Fine. Pinheiro, if you don't want to fight, that's totally fine. This is a no contest, but you're not going to get a win out of this one. I mean, this was absolutely cheap. Take a look at the replay right here, right? The foot, it's a good kick. It does land flush, but as you can see, boom, she gets kicked. She sees what happened, and then she goes down. She breaks her fall right there. And then she's over there like just looking around. I mean, the acting is so bad that it's just... This is what killed me. And then she needed help getting back to her feet, like the corner man and whoever else was trying to like carry her, like she just got slammed on her head. I mean, come on now, this is so ridiculous. And honestly, this sort of behavior needs to stop. If it was intentional and if it was dirty, okay, fine, maybe you can do a disqualification. But when it's accidental like this, and especially given a kick like this, even Paul Feld and Michael Bisping were questioning it. I know they didn't want to question it because it's on TV. They don't want to be overcritical, but god damn it, this is a flop. This is a flop. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. She should not have gotten the win. This should have been a fine. This should have been a no contest, and that's the end of that right there. Honestly, in all my years of watching MMA, this was the biggest flop in the history of MMA. This set the sport back 10 years. That's how ridiculous this is.